Run them. Like,
yeah.
Up.
Run it up, man. Y'all already know.
Yeah.
The coldest.
The coldest.
Man, this the truth today, man. We in the booth today, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. A major type of way, man. And a major type of... Hey, y'all know how we living, man. Y'all really know how we living, man. Let me calm it down. Hey,
the coldest, the boldest. You feel me? Let's get it. So, man, there's a lot to start from, man. Let's get to... Okay, we already talked about it, but when you in studio, so this is when it really hits. HoneyKomb Brazy free. You've been saying HoneyKomb Brazy was free. You know, you broke the news to me real early, and I was like, dang, and then boom, there it goes. So HoneyKomb Brazy being free, he wasted no time. In 24 hours, he said he dropping video, he dropping song, and he trending, going crazy, fishing grits. So what you think about HoneyKomb Brazy coming out and then shouting out finesse and everything?
Let me keep it real. HoneyKomb Brazy home, man. Salute to HoneyKomb Brazy. Real for life. It's a real one for life, man. For real. But look, HoneyKomb Brazy, he came straight home, straight to the money. Straight to the money. You know what I'm talking about? Pop back out. But his first stop was the studio. This something I'm trying to show y'all young hustlers out there. His first stop was the studio, no party. Pooh Shiesty, I'm going to keep it real. You came home partying. You already losing in that race. Let's keep it real. I can't lie. I can't lie about nothing I talk about. That's something I'm not going to do. But so, if you want to come home partying and this other man coming home working, what you think gonna happen? For certain, man, he gonna win. So it's looking like HoneyKomb Brazy winning in this race right now because this a race to get some money up and change your whole situation. Everybody in your situation. One thing I can tell about HoneyKomb Brazy, that boy come home every time running. No matter if he stay out 1 or 2 weeks or so, you know what I'm saying? But he gonna come home running though. Running for real. I don't want no boy to go back. But you gotta understand, Brazy, even though you running, take some time to think about yourself and everything around you. Just don't run too fast that you don't outlast your time this time. But Pooh Shiesty, it's your time to start running. So you can't really be slow in this game because you gotta understand, you had a time at first, you had a good run at first. Now it's your time again. And you don't want to miss your slot. Because a lot of folks miss their slot. You understand, G? So if you really miss that slot and you got all these folks room behind you, you got Memphis room behind you, just like Alabama room behind Brazy, you can't be crazy. Let's get it. Let's turn it up on a whole nother level. You know what I'm talking about? The people rocking with you, the people rocking with both of you cats. You know what I'm talking about? But you can be like a finesse and lose your momentum in the game if you don't come out putting points on the board. Oh my, what it is, yeah.
Would you blame Gucci in that sense too for Pooh Shiesty? Because HoneyKomb, he rock with Birdman. You know, Birdman gonna make sure like, nah, when you come home, we gotta do something ASAP. You saw he did the same with BG. I'm not saying he's directly signed to Cash Money, but you know, he's, you know, seems like something tied with Birdman. Yeah. Do you think that could also be the reason why, like, dang man, just get away from Gucci because Gucci's slowing you down?
That's good right there because it could be a contract type of situation is going on with Pooh Shiesty. See, that's why I was like, Pooh Shiesty should have took off on an independent level because he could have been dropping like Brazy is dropping right now. If he waiting on the bag right now, you know what I'm talking about? Because I seen a lot of folks faking like turkey bacon, like Big 30 acting like he passing that man some money. Come on, Big 30, stop playing like you passing that man some money. That money look like the same money he just had on him. Come on, bro. We ain't gonna do all that, bro. We ain't gonna do that, Big 30. I told you that. I told you, Big 30. Every time you play, I'm on you, man. I'm on you every single time. But on Pooh Shiesty level, like, yeah, because you got to think about it. Gucci want that artist back so bad, he probably want to tie that artist into a situation before he drop his first song. He probably like, chill out, man. I got you, man. You gonna be hot. But at the same time, they ain't understand Brazy was coming out with that flame in the game. They ain't see that coming. So that slot was probably here to go and shoot up. But at the same time, that Brazy. Now, if he dropped 2-3 more songs and Shiesty ain't got one song out, whoever managing Shiesty at that point should tell Shiesty, look, it's time to step on the gas. And I ain't even mad. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Speaking of finesse, there was a girl that came out, I want to say one of his ex flings or whatever, you know, with his hair on, said that she couldn't give him dome because his booty stank. What kind of what kind of man? That's nasty. Like she down there. She really did it though. It seemed like a lot of the times. But go ahead.
Hey man, Finesse look like one of them people at his best. I'ma keep it real. He pulling up his pants, bro. You looking stanky. You looking stanky, Finesse. Why you doing all that messy, Finesse? You know what I'm talking about? I knew Finesse was messy. I knew he was messy. And the female said that. The female even said that everything I said about Finesse is true. It's on the wall now. It's true. Everything I said about Finesse is true. And that's why Finesse don't like me. I understand Finesse. You really wanted to be like me, but now I checked you out like Nike, man. I checked you, boy. And I'm going to keep it real, man, Finesse. If Shawty saying that, and then other Shawty said you a whole clone out here. Come on, other Shawty said you a whole clone. You pulled up looking like a whole nother person. I said, ooh, Finesse doing like this. Finesse went and got his body done. He think he a girl now. Let me find out, Finesse, you a girl walk around this big booty Finesse messy. Let me find out, man. Let me find out you out here stinking around these girls, man. I'm full of them drugs. You full of them drugs, Finesse. Finesse, get off them drugs, Finesse. Cause now it make you stink, man. You ain't got no right, man. Go on, man. Put in the song, man. We through with it. Oh, man.
Sorry, let's bring this up because I've been seeing this floating around here. So we need to get to the bottom of this for the people that want to know. So, speaking of that, in a song, what he doing is not very demure. Demure. Let's get to this song and the legend stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, see, Finesse, he was mad because I was messing with his little brother. You know what I'm talking about? So he gonna put my gal at the time, you know what I'm talking about? My gal right now, she super fine like wine, you know what I'm talking about? But the little old little junk in the song, you know what I'm talking about Cali, because she was from Cali and things of that nature. But at the same time, Finesse, that's not gonna stop me from get on your head, Finesse. You can have all my old junks, Finesse. I'm gonna keep it real. But at the same time, you know what I'm talking about this, that means you wanna be like me if you're falling behind me. You understand, G? If you're falling behind me, you wanna be like me, Finesse. I see you out there. You see me out there. I know you see me out there, but at the same time, though, I ain't gonna stop getting on your top, though. I bet I won't. You know what I'm talking about? You can make one song, I'm still bring it on. You know what I'm talking about? But shout out to No Love, though. You know what I'm saying? That's still my little brother, man. Cause you ain't treat him right anyway. Finesse, messy. Stop it. Oh, man.
So let's get to this. Gucci Mane, I think, was it on Big Facts? I forgot what he was on, but he was on a recent podcast and he spoke on two things. Let's get to the first one, and I'm going to get your thoughts, and we'll get to the second. So he speaks on Young Thug and said he apologizes. I mean, no, he accepts, like, you know, he's like, I ain't mad at Young Thug for basically forgiving him for saying that he went soft after jail. So what do you think about that? You know, Gucci Mane, is this the new Gucci Mane? Like, for real?
Gucci Mane, come on, Gucci. You calling out for help, Gucci. You only mess with him because you need help. Go mess with God or somebody like that then, Gucci. Let's show you really grown. And I'm going to keep it real. I don't even like Young Thug. I don't like Young Thug. I know the nigga who Young Thug want to be. He wants to be the nigga named Cool Courtney from Memphis, man. Cutthroat Cool Courtney from Memphis. I'm going to tell the world now. Boy, you been trying to be like Cool Courtney, bro. And I know Cool Courtney. Man, shout out to Cool Courtney, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's his time right now. If he was real, if Young Thug was real in any type of way, he would have picked up Cool Courtney because he was wearing a Memphis shirt, trying to be like Cool Courtney with the dreads and everything. Bro, I know exactly what you had going on. I was just sitting back waiting. When you were gonna fall, I was like, man, he using all that my slogans and everything. Man, stop playing with people, bro. And Memphis kids, we always get the back burner like that. That's why I don't mess with Young Thug from the beginning, because I knew he was a biter. He wasn't a real writer. He was trying to be like Young Thug. He was trying to be like Rich HoneyKomb. He was trying to be like Lil Wayne. He was trying to be like Man, everybody in the game, now he saying he don't even miss a bird, man. Boy, you crazy, boy. Get out of here, man. You lazy, boy. Go on now. Then you talking about everybody in the game. Boy, if Drake went around you, with Pluto, Future went around you, boy, you be nothing right now. That's why the Future done took off on you, boy. He gone through the roof. Nah, man, you know what I'm talking about? Of course, Gucci man don't mill Future either, so Future just took off on them boy, and that what going on, man. I'm Atlanta boy, man. Y'all got a lot of trouble going on right now. That's why y'all sing songs together. I see what's going on. Lucha don't like you either now. Oh, man, how about that? You know what I'm saying? How about this? See y'all clicking up in them type of ways.
I recently saw, kind of segueing real quick, the Future. I recently saw the one of the, I don't know if it may have been the dude that did the beat, or he had something to do with the song Racks on Racks on Racks. So I remember that song. I remember that dude, Young Chris.
Yeah.
He was on there that basically said he was basically kind of not really giving Future his shine in the sense. And how he would basically just play his verse, really
and
never
Pluto
play Future, and how he took off. It's like, you know, it's just crazy how, like you say, the energy that you put out, you know, Pluto survived through that.
One thing about Future, bro, Future is a real talent. You can't hold no talent back like Future. They was hating on Future from the get-go. Them boys tried to team up against Future and hate on Future in all types of ways. Future is the real South. I'm going to keep it all the way real right now. Future is the South, bro. If anybody say Future ain't the South and folks ain't really mimic Future in some type of way and really didn't get that charisma from Future, you got to be a fool, bro. You got to be a fool somewhere down the line. He the only person that did it this long, with like on this level in the South. You know what I'm talking about? Let's keep it real. You know what I'm talking about? Even Gucci Mane had his era, but at the same time, like, he ain't bumping now. Now is what it's about. Future still coming out with hits now. Gucci, he'll do it here and there, but now Future still the man. Young Thug tried to catch up with Future at one point and couldn't catch him. That's what his whole thing. That's why he started down talking Future while he was in jail on the jail phone. Of course, man, Pluto, he in the jump with the girl. Why you worry about Pluto and his gal, man? Everybody know Pluto got the gal, man. Why you worry about another player, bro? You hating on another player, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I knew Young Thug was a hater from the get-go. I seen him already hating from that point. Then talking about this AI. You AI, man, say goodbye to the game, bro. You gone crazy, bro. You is not talking about no AI, bro. Stop playing talking about we tried it for the album. So you gonna look like a snitch for an album? Nigga, you gonna look like a snitch for an album, bro? Bro, for an album. Come on, bro. That sounds stupid, bro. And you making the world see you stupid, bro. The world. Not just me, bro. If I can see it, bro, and I ain't the smartest man on earth, everybody know this. If I can see it, the world can see it. Oh, man, and it's real.
Yeah. Mariah the Scientist left him, his girl left him, everybody did.
For real, Mariah the Scientist left you, your girl left you, bro. And you talking about this AI, like we gonna really just roll with this. Like we do. Like we do in the mind, man. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing.
This is crazy. Let's see. Oh, I was looking at the wrong notes. Oops. Let's go to this. So here's the next thing with Gucci. My bad. So he also said that he's glad that Jeezy didn't play Stay Strapped during the verses because he said he would have flashed out and crashed out. And I guess, you know, Jeezy had it on the docket, but he felt the energy in the room and he basically was like, I ain't gonna play the Stay Strapped. So what you think about that?
He was gone. A lot of folks say they gonna do something, they ain't gonna do nothing. Stop playing. Y'all boy old, bro. Y'all boy older than me. You were gonna turn it up, huh? The new Gucci. Everybody know the new Gucci ain't about that, man. You gonna stay in your place and get you some money. That's what you gonna do. You gonna do that. I know what you gonna do, bro. You can't fool me, bro. You can't fool me, bro. These folks be trying to school the people who already been schooled. That don't even sound right. How you gonna school somebody who already been schooled? That sound like a fool, bro. But Gucci, do what you need to do, bro. Just go ahead and link back over Young Thug like you been wanting to do. You know what I'm talking about? Because and get Pooh Shiesty, people like that, and try to bring your army back. You know what I'm talking about? You was good at building the army. I can't lie about that. You good about building the army now. But at the same time, everything don't make sense. Everything just don't make sense. And if y'all caught up in the gangster matrix like this, y'all must be caught up in the gangster matrix like that. Somewhere down the line. Whatever you put out, you must get it back. And this just was going on for a fact. But I can't believe nothing like that. You talking about you finna get out of line because of a song. And you heard this song for 30 years of your life and you ain't got out of line yet. Come on, man. Let's keep it going, man. Go on. For real, bro. Oh my.
So you actually have there's a list of some people. So that knocks down 2. That's Thug and well, Gucci wasn't on that list. But there's a list of some people I'm gonna run down. And let's list the reasons why you don't F with them.
Yeah.
You already talked about Finesse 2 times.
Yeah.
You don't F with them. You already talked about Young Thug.
Yeah.
That leaves us 3 other names. Let's go to Black Youngster.
See, Black Youngster. Black Youngster, man. Let's keep it real, Black Youngster. Black Youngster, you were one of those cats who I used to be rocking with, cause we was in juvenile together. Let's keep it real, Black Youngster. So I grew to like you. You know what I'm talking about? Back in that time. When you first signed with CMG, when you was, you know what I'm saying, bouncing around with the straps and things like that. But you was from South Memphis, Black Youngster. South Memphis. And as soon as you signed to a North Memphis cat, bro, and the situation happened with Dolph, I couldn't respect you no more as a person. We ain't gonna even say as a man, as an artist, as nothing else. As a person, I would have said I ain't gonna get into that because them folks from my hood. Them folks stay 5-10 minutes down the street from me. You know what I'm talking about? And you looking like a sin out. I never liked a sin out. I never liked the people who really just try to be bullies or sin outs. It's the worst people that I don't mess with. I go at the bullies. I go at the sin outs. That's what I do. That's what I do, bro. And I've been doing this all my life. So when I seen Black Youngster going there, Young Dolph, I'm like, man, Young Dolph a player, man. Young Dolph a player. And thing about it, you went so deep in it, you lost in that situation, Black Youngster. You lost in that situation too. Everybody lost in that situation. Everybody. Big Jug gone. Your brother gone. Dolph gone. Everybody lost in that situation. Yo Gotti lost in that situation. Everybody lost. So if y'all wouldn't been in the gangster major the whole time, none of this stuff wouldn't even happen, man. None of it wouldn't even happen. So that's why I don't mess with Black Youngster, and I mess with a lot of folks who rep his side and everything, rep his side and rep his gang and everything. But it's just something about Black Youngster, cause you been flipping, bro. You been flipping. You a flip flop. You flip gangs. You flip labels. You a player fly. You flip then. You flip now, bro. You a flipper, and you ain't even Young Dolph, cause Young Dolph the real flipper. He flipping money. You flipping from organizations and things of that nature, bro. You flipping all type of way. Your ass just jiggling, bro, for everybody. Damn, Black Youngster. That's why I don't mess with you, and I'm going to keep it real, bro. Today, the truth, bro. Oh, my.
My bad, y'all. On that last, when I read that out, my mic was muted on that. Y'all could probably barely hear me, but this is the people he don't F with. We already went over Finesse. We already went over Young Thug. We just did Black Youngster. Now let's get to Big 30.
And Finesse played with me in that club too. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, yeah, you broke
played
that
with
down.
me in that club
that
too.
was
You
the
know what I'm
biggest
talking about?
thing.
And that was the most thing. Like, bro, I was riding with you at first. But yeah, who we getting on? Big 30. Big 30. Big covered 30. 30. I ain't gonna lie, Big 30. You just tried to play on that live, bro. And that live did too many numbers. I'm gonna keep it real. Other than that, I wouldn't even been mad at you. If it would have did like a little 5 or 10, I'd been cool with you, Big 30. But Big 30, they trying to say like you got me scared, Big 30. So I just don't like you for that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And then the things about it, like you was just waiting, bro. You were waiting on Pooh Shiesty instead of making your own moves in the game. And that's how I got you frustrated till you had to say something to me because you didn't like what I was saying in the game and I was really promoting you before I started, we were finna do the whole interview. You told me what to put out. You was mad because I put it out in your words. In your words, Big 30. So how you gonna be mad at me because I put out your words in your words? You said tell them niggas, and I told them niggas in your words. That's it. So how you gonna be mad at me? And other than that, Big 30, I just don't like yo how you grinding in this game, bro. Like, cause what you started out with Pooh Shiesty. But you could be a background singer like Pooh Shiesty's mama said. You can be that. I ain't knocking the background singers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to play their position. But don't try to act like you the big boss in the game, bro. Stop it. We know the truth, bro. We know the truth. You ain't the biggest in you. Come on. We know the truth. And thing about it, you had so much beef in the city while bro was gone. It's like you really, You really made it uncomfortable for brother come home in a fashionable type of way. For Pooh Shiesty to come home in a fashionable type of way. And there's something else I ain't like about you, Big 30. Oh, man. Y'all already know we in the game, man.
And last but not least on this list, Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti.
Mr. CMG himself.
Yo Gotti. And I just talked to his manager, the one who was a teacher, saying I don't know what I'm talking about. Bro, you was a teacher the whole time. But Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti, let me tell you the truth, Yo Gotti. Look, bro, what I don't like is, bro, how you handled the whole dog situation, bro. You was so mad about that girl. I mean, and you and Gucci went so in about that girl, it trickled down to Dolph. That whole situation trickled down to Dolph, and you really had hate for young Dolph because you had hate for Gucci, man, and the people Gucci started coming down there signing because of a situation that ain't got nothing to do with you. So really, it's like you start really just saying, I don't mess with the other side at all. And you start saying things like, when we see each other, y'all gonna see what happened. Like, come on, bro. Like, these folks from Memphis at the same time. The only person who done lost their momentum in the game cause they knocked somebody down was you, bro. Let's keep it real. Was you. You lost your whole momentum because you was really hating on Young Dog. Let's keep it real. And everybody, it's blatant to see. You know what I'm talking about? So, reason why I don't mess with you, because you could have stopped that whole gangster matrix right then and there and said, man, let me go and do a sit down with this young dude, man. You know what I'm talking about? He trying to make his way in the game. I don't care if he over there with Gucci, man. I still can make something happen. But instead, you didn't want to slow the whole process down. You wanted to speed the process up. And then you got people caught in the middle of that situation, bro. Because the energy, bro. And I'm not going to lie about the energy, bro. The energy is really real, bro. And that's exactly what it is, bro. So Yo Gotti, he got to understand, it's going to be always Dolph on his conscience for the rest of his life. Because the energy that he professed in this game, it trickled all the way down to him. And that's just how it's going. That's why Stan G don't rock with Yo Gotti. Oh, my.
Oh, man. Speaking of... I guess this is all right. Let me preface this better. So, how have you led people to hell from giving them pills?
Man, I'm gonna keep it real. Man, in that world of taking medicine, taking opiates, taking things of that nature, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. They used to knock my door down, don't, day in, day out. Cause they want to get their fix of them pills. I never understand the sickness behind it. And you'll lose yourself, you'll lose your mind, you'll lose your grind, you'll lose everything about yourself messing with them pills. So if you lose everything about yourself, you'll lose your heart in it. So of course, you will be with the devil, sitting next to the devil, trying to get your fix. And I ain't know that when it first started until I had to be the one in that situation. Going through bands, just trying to keep myself up because that's what I was going through at that time. You know what I'm saying? See, you don't never know what you're doing until it's getting done to you. You never know. You never know at all. But when it get done to you, you understand, hold on, man. Now I need this. Now I need this in my life. That's how your mind telling you. So, of course, you leading yourself down destruction. And if you leaving yourself down destruction, of course you're going down the hole. If you're going down the hole, they say you're going down there to the reaper. So, of course, I done sent folks to hell. You know what I'm talking about? Because I remember folks giving me their whole check just to get fixed up. $1 on $1 and all them type of things. Look, they just want it. And that's how they lost their whole mental in the game. And I seen folks going down the drain and they came back around and hit me the same way. Bam. And this cold gold world, this a cold gold game. Oh, man.
Oh man, you've been talking about energy. You say the energy, you know what I'm saying? It comes around like a boomerang. You never know when it's gonna hit you.
For real.
And that's why you say get out the gangster matrix.
Get out the gangster matrix, man. You gotta get out the gangster matrix, because in this shape, form, and fashion, if you don't get out the gangster matrix in this shape, form, and fashion, bro, you'll be down forever. You can't stand in front of these lights and do this thing every single day, week after week, You gonna have to go get your comeback in some type of way. You know what I'm talking about? So, and that's the gangster matrix by itself. Anything to get you stuck in something, man, that's the gangster matrix by itself, because you stuck under that light. So now you got to perform under that light, and if you only performing under your highlight, when you get sober, you can't perform in a sober manner. So now you dependent on them. You dependent on them, and when you get dependent on anything, it control you. So that ain't your line. You gotta go get what you need first. Then you can go get to what you want to go to. And that's the whole mind power of them pills, man. And I know they put it on under control in a whole nother shape, form, and fashion around the globe. Oh man.
Oh man. So let's get to speaking of, we were talking about Gucci Mane. Hoodrich Pablo won. He was signed to 1017. I think he had like a 15-year stint, but he's getting out sometime soon, probably within the next week or two. Do you know much about Hoodrich Pablo won?
No, I ain't gonna lie. Hoodrich Pablo won. I don't know too much about Hoodrich Pablo won, but I seen dude like grinding the game, you know what I'm saying, and him going to jail. Like, to be honest, the last thing I heard about him, he was snitching. I'm just gonna keep it real about that. That's the last thing I heard about him. So I really didn't get too deep into him. I'm gonna keep it real. So like I heard some stuff like this, so I was like, okay, he kind of going back to jail back to back. It was either that or he was snitching. Either one. I'm like, why he going back to jail so much? Every time he get out, he was getting robbed.
That's it. I was about to tell you. They say he got robbed, and he's like 6'4" too, like a big old tall dude. So someone say, how you 6'4" getting robbed all the time? Yeah,
that was going on. It was some in the streets that I ain't like about him. I knew it was some, but yeah, he was kind of getting robbed all the time and things about it. I'm like, why you kind of getting robbed? You ain't really running around with that Nina like they say out there. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I watch you a little bit now. I'm finna get on your radar, my guy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get on your radar when you get out. Man, don't try to drop no first days out and shit like that. Cause I'm gonna keep it real. Like, niggas who getting robbed and shit like that ain't gonna work for your character, bro. Like, your character just don't fit there like that little boxing shit. Cause they gonna be like, nigga, you been getting robbed of your fucking life, nigga, and you go to jail and then you hard as shit. That ain't gonna go good in your life and shit, bro. So Hoodrich Pablo, just get out on a good strike and be a good man, bro. Cause everybody ain't good for the rap game. Cause the rap game ain't for everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Like you need to go be around the old Gucci them, because the new Gucci ain't the one either. But you need to be around somebody to just teach you about the streets, because the streets, you gotta be ready, because nigga gonna be trying you. If a nigga try you, you gotta be ready to go and do your thing. You know what I'm talking about? Spare you in the rap shit. I'm just saying, you wanna be the gangster nigga, you going to jail. Don't drop the first day out. Don't do that. Build your shit back up, bro. Build it up, and then we'll probably holler at you, my G. But I ain't gonna go too hard on you. Oh, man.
So this is interesting. It's crazy for me to bring this up. I hate to say this term, but I've been seeing it floating around a lot. And a dude named Steven Crowder, he just pulled up to a barbershop not too long ago and did some discussions about the term and I guess what's going on in America, and it's the word black fatigued, where they're saying, you know, even there's black folks with black fatigue that are more on the like the MAGA side, and then there's, you know, of course, white folks that are scared to speak on it, they say. And Steven Crowder's trying to bring everybody together, but there's also, you know, they were speaking, he was trying to say there's black crimes that's specific, but then the people in the barbershop, the black folks that was right, and they were talking about there's certain white crimes like shooting up schools, shooting up the churches and whatnot. So it's kind of like a happy medium he's trying to do, but they're saying there's a thing called black fatigue now, to where people just like they're tired of hearing of it. So what do you think about that term and it floating around?
Yeah, black fatigue, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, on a black fatigue level, like when people can't be they self, you know what I'm talking about? When people really get mad at you for having an opinion, you already wrong. You know what I'm talking about? In that shape, form, and fashion. Like, really, it's a lot of things that white people want to come out and say. Black people just say it without You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? What you gonna do? And that's what's going on in our culture, bro. Let's keep it real. They say it came from slavery. I understand. We was beaten. We went through all these things. But you wouldn't be. You wouldn't, bro. Stop playing, bro. So you really saying that because your mama beat you, they find out. But at the same time, though, like just putting their persona on it and feel like some people can't speak how they want to speak or be who they want to be just because you don't see it in their light. You know what I'm talking about? You shouldn't be saying it right there. Nah, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody can have an opinion because that's how you make the mind grow. And people, somebody probably got something to say this can enlighten us and make us wake up in a whole nother type of way. But at the same time, if they speak on black problems and black issues and they ain't black, y'all want to hold them back. And y'all the first thing, you ain't black. But you know what I'm talking about? And it's some white folk like that, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't speak on white problems because you ain't white. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody gonna pull their card, but let's keep it real. We do it the most. We just do it the most. You know what I'm saying? We always jump out there first and want to beat somebody up just because they said something. Now, I'm tired of, like, that type of stuff right there make me mad anyway because it's like bullying. Like I've been saying, I don't like nobody but like let folks talk, let folks speak their mind because you can always learn from somebody. One thing about the game, you can learn from somebody. And that's in all type of culture. I learned something from junkies, I learned something from anybody. You know what I'm talking about? Just because a person ain't what you is, you shouldn't even speak like you shouldn't speak on it, man. You gotta be crazy. You gotta be crazy because they can probably speak on it because they on the outside looking in. They're on the outside watching us. Some of these folks really be on the outside watching us, knowing what's our real problem. Then when they say the real problem, the truth hurt. This the truth. The truth hurt. The truth. And that's just what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a person can say something and shock you because it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Be like, dang, I knew it was like that. And folks be really knowing it's the truth, but they just don't want the other side to say the truth. You know what I'm saying? About when the other side say, man, we knocked out 3 of y'all, they be mad. But it's the truth, though. It's the truth. Yeah. How could you be mad at that? So when the white man said the black man wrong in this type of way, how y'all gonna try to knock it when it's the truth? Y'all just gotta say, look, man, this what's going on in our culture. You know what I'm talking about? How we gonna fix it, though? Is we gonna talk about the gangster matrix? We gonna put it on the table so everybody can see it in their light? How we gonna fix the situation though? And that's what it come down to, fixing the situation. But if we never know the truth about the situation, how we gonna fix the situation? Think about that. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? If only our people pacify us all the time about the truth, sometimes you gotta let them down. Let them feel that hit. Let them feel it. Let them feel the flow. Cause when you drop down, you get back up. Stop pacifying our people, bro. We gotta stop that. You know what I'm saying? And we sit back and watch. Just like I talk about these rappers, they pacifying the streets. They pacifying the streets. And they know when you get spanked in the streets, you go to jail, you're gonna be behind that cell crying. Lie you boy. Crying, mad cause your gal gone. All these type of situations, but it was your fault from the beginning. It was your fault from the beginning though. I masterminded a situation and a nigga snitched on me. You know what? It was my fault from the beginning though. So I gotta take accountability on it. I gotta do that. And when I understand that, it made me grow. You know what I told my guy? My guy said, man, everybody ain't no real nigga. Everybody, matter of fact, he said it like this. He said, everybody ain't gonna see a real nigga being a real nigga like you see it in your eyes. I said, you goddamn right. That's crazy. Everybody got certain definitions for certain things. So why I'm playing the game for? If the game ain't got no rules, what I'm playing in this game for? What I'm playing this game for, it ain't got no rules. You gotta understand it. So at the same time, if you can't accept the truth in this game, you already messed up. And that's what's going on with the Black Fatigue situation. Oh my.
Do you have anything to say to the people that's in Memphis or any news that you can talk about with the situation with martial law, them pulling up? You talk about the gangster matrix. Well, this is the perfect time to get really caught up in that gangster matrix.
See, I was seeing back then the martial law ain't coming for just the streets. They coming for immigrants. They coming for just any type of little things going on. The city police going against the government. Like they don't want them in there. They don't want them in their business because they know they've been running business wrong for so long. This dog case, simple example. It was ran for so long. You got somebody snitching, saying it was him. I don't even know the other guy because I only know the other guy because of this guy. He still walked off. Come on, bro. It's simple stuff that the people see now. It's like, come on now. Like, it's messed up. But the martial law picking up a whole lot of side people just to look like they working out here. Just to show the numbers. It's a numbers game, y'all. Wake up. They just picking up all the people, the easy folks they can to run the numbers up real quick. We came to y'all city and did 600 people and locked down 600 people. Why y'all ain't did that? It's a numbers game. And the people who see that. You know what I'm talking about? The people who stuck in the gangster majors, they don't see what's going on. So that's what's going on in Memphis right now. So it's getting so crazy. Everybody going against everybody. So that's going to make the numbers go up even more. You know what I'm talking about? Now the police try to act like they doing their job and them folks doing their job. So it's going to be more jobs. So they doing everybody's just getting locked up right now. Because it's a numbers game. Police been having a certain type of numbers. They gotta pull certain people over. But now the numbers then went up even more. So if it's kind of going up, they picking up any and everybody, investigating folks quicker than, running folks through the system faster than. But at the same time, they can't let them out fast like they was doing because they see somebody watching over them. The city has been watched over now. So now everything is going ballistic. It's going ballistic right now. But I'm going to get back deep into that situation. Oh, man, because I got to keep watching the numbers. Yeah. Oh man, what it is, Jet?
I saw this Shelby County, which I think that's part of Tennessee. I don't know if that's exactly Memphis, but
Shelby County,
kind of close. It's close to home, or I guess Memphis. I don't know if it's like in Memphis or like what part, but there was this chick. These two people ran into her home and was about to. It went viral because she did it on IG Live. But anyway, she was chilling there. They broke into her house. They chased her into her room, into a room. There were her kids were in there in the room, so she was kind of barricaded there, had the door cracked, and she went and got a gun basically and was like, look, y'all better stop playing, I got my kids in here, all this stuff. And eventually she shot the dude with one shot and didn't shoot him multiple times. It was basically self-defense. And the like it just went dead silent, like awkward silence. Like that girl was talking so much mess, but after her man got hit, you know, so like, what do you think about that? Because that also is like more on to the gangster matrix. Like, you'll never know who people's house. And they said it was the wrong house they broke into, but I guess they were still gonna hit the lick like idiots or try to.
See, there's the gangster matrix in the streets, man. Why would you be hitting a lick with your gal from the get-go? Like, all that sound awkward. All this sound like a setup to get that man wet up. You know what I'm saying? That might end up getting wet up because he trying to do something with his gal out there. Now he looking like a fool. You know what I'm saying? Now he looking like a fool. And things like that happen in Memphis all the time. It be a simple, sometimes it be a simple situation to end up big. It's something small to end up tall a lot of times. You know what I'm talking about? And thing about it, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody's strapped and spreading in the house right now because they can't even ride around with it. You know what I'm talking about? And that's the whole pressure on the city right now. So it's so much pressure going on in the city right now. Of course, if somebody running your house and do anything, you gonna handle your business. And that's what Shawty did. She handled her business. You know what I'm talking about? So anybody on your premises in any type of way, you know what I'm saying? In that type of way, man, you gotta do that to them, because if you don't do it to them, then they gonna come back. You know what I'm talking about? And that's a crazy way of living, but at the same time, we gotta live like that, especially in Memphis. You know what I'm talking about? In Shelby County for sure. You know what I'm talking about? Shelby County, that is Memphis. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's where I'm from. So that's just what it is. You know what I'm talking about? And man, free Shawty. If Shawty ain't free, you know what I'm talking about? She probably ain't need to do no time.
Like she got cleared from it because they saw it was on IG Live. One shot, she didn't overdo it. It was literally self-defense. It wasn't like she was actively trying to, shoot somebody. So, you know what I'm saying? She got off scot-free. That IG Live saved her. So that was the craziest thing. If people was watching that stuff on live.
And
then pop the dude.
For real. Just like that dude who just got hit up in Memphis when he jumped out of the car like, man, what's up? You want to fight? You want to fight? Man, John cleared him right there. Da, 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 da.
Is that
he recorded his own murder? That shit like happened about 3 days ago.
Yeah, I was about to say break that down because is that the one? Is that like a kid or so? Wasn't he younger?
Yeah, he had the gold hair. He had that gold hair. He jumped out. I think he was in Westwood. Man, he jumped out. Man, well, what's up? You want? He trying to run up to a dude car like he want to fight. John hit him up. La 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 la. And you hear it. Then you hear him snoring. Like he hit him with something, and John, you know what I'm saying, RIP to him, but you don't walk up to nobody's car trying to fight these days. You walk up to somebody's car trying to fight these days, bro. You think folks really want to fight. So you think it's back in the days. And that's crazy that he had to take that foul like that, but dog, this is not back in the days no more. Nobody's not finna be walking up to nobody's cars and doing no major stuff like that in no Memphis, bro. Ain't no Memphis where everybody know everybody scrap. Everybody go to the store and go get a scrap. It's easy to get a scrap in Memphis. It's easy to get a scrap almost everywhere down south. Okay. So you think y'all just finna walk up to somebody's car and somebody finna let you just beat them up? Oh, come on, beat me up. Nah, it ain't working like that. Not in no shit up Memphis. Nah, you ain't finna be beating nobody up or like it's not nobody tough no more. Let me tell y'all that right now. Somebody out here need to get this point. Nobody ain't tough no more, bro. Anybody can die. Anybody. So when y'all think about stuff like that, think about it could be you. So when you think about jumping out that car, think about dude. Cause end up, it be your last time jumping out the car and the female had to come and pick him up. It's a cold gold world. It's a cold gold game. Oh my. It's the truth, man.
I think that's all we got for today. We speaking nothing but truth today, letting them know the truth.
Right. We gotta let them know the truth in and out the booth, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we do it, man. Oh man, we the biggest that done it, man. We really running, man. Run them lights up, get us hyped up. And I'm telling y'all, man, this ain't gonna be the last show. You know what I'm talking about? But this is not the mad show, man. The coldest. The coldest that done it.
The coldest and the boldest.
For real. Largest. First thing y'all need to do, run them lights up, get us hyped up. Y'all already know what we doing, man. We the biggest in the world, man. Pop Austin. Oh, man. Let's get it. We gone.